Nation. Welcome to Career Chat. I'm your host, Soleil White Rogers. If you're looking for a job, internship, mentorship, or fellowship, this is the show for you. Today, we're in the Hall of Fame for the Career Pathway Expo, interviewing employers for your future opportunities.
Hi, I'm Craig Kirby, founder and CEO of Golf My Future, My Game.
So good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm very good.
Good.
Yeah. So can you just tell us your company's name and what you do for your company?
I'm a collaborative of Make Golf Your Thing, which is a collaboration of about 42 varied golf organizations.
Wow. And what is your position?
Well, I co-chair the HBCU Golf Consortium with Dr. Michael Cooper.
Wow. And how do you like that? How long have you been in this industry?
I've been in the industry for probably about 12 years now, and I enjoy it a great deal.
Oh, that's amazing. And then also, what are some of the achievements and milestones that your company has reached within this last year?
Being on the campus of Delaware State University.
I love
this
that.
This is a great university. The energy here is fabulous. Dr. Tony Allen is a wonderful leader. And for the golf industry to come to your home, to be here, is fantastic.
Oh my God, and we're really thankful for that, trust and believe, because do you believe that there's a disconnect between golf and the Black community?
Not a disconnect. I think it's just not being exposed. You know, people don't know what they don't know, and people talk about what they do know. So for us being here on your campus, you're able to see what's available. I mean, life truly is about options. Once you make options, you can have choices.
That's such a great way of thinking about it, trust and believe. And I thank you so much for being here, and I thank you so much for answering these questions.
Be well, stay swell.
Can you just tell me your name, your company, and what you do for your company?
My name is Joe Jackson. I'm the Talent Acquisition Manager for the United States Golf Association, or the USGA. I recruit for anything from internship positions all the way to director level roles, just kind of depending on the needs of the organization at the time.
Oh, for that position, what does your everyday life look like?
My everyday life looks like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to people, I'm traveling, we're recruiting day to day, having different conversations, learning more about the business needs, and how we can support that.
And would you say your company is definitely trying to gain more HBCU interaction?
Yeah, that's exactly why we are a part of this HBCU initiative that we have going on with the White House. That's why we're at the locations that we're at. That's why we have a lot of the different initiatives that we have within the walls of the organization, not just outside of it.
Yeah, and you said you're a talent major, so you see it all. So
would
you say?
A little bit.
What would you say are the skills and qualifications needed to be in any section of your company?
Well, the first thing that we need to have is somebody that is a team player. We need to have somebody that works well with others, somebody that can collaborate, somebody that's eager, that wants to be a part of the organization. And if you don't have a golf background like myself, I don't play the sport, but if you're open to learning, if you're open to expanding and just learning more about the space and the industry, I think we have a place for you.
You gave us a lot of insight, especially a lot of insight that I think is very overlooked by a lot of students, and we really appreciate that. And can you just tell me your name and your company and what you do for your company?
Sure, I'm Andrew Yeast. I'm the Senior Director of Industry Engagement for the World Golf Foundation.
What is some advice you would give someone looking for a job in your field?
I would just say be intentional with what you choose, and always, keep yourself open to changes. As you go through life, especially now, these days in this generation, I think folks will change jobs somewhere around 20 times. So it's okay. It's okay to move on and take a better opportunity. So just always be searching for whether that's your next opportunity or if you're comfortable, or always just trying to grow and be intentional with what you do with yourself.
And was there anything that you learned throughout growing in this career?
Yeah, I think when you really look at it, your career and your life, it's about what you put into it. So what you put into it, you're going to get out of it. And so, it's about inputs and outputs. So do the right thing, have the right mindset, be focused on what it is you want to do, and you'll be able to achieve kind of where you want to get to.
That's some amazing advice. I'm definitely going to take that to heart. Your answers to everything was absolutely amazing, and I really want to thank you for your time being here. Can you just tell me your name, your company, and your position in the company?
Yeah, I'm Leila Mackie. I'm with the PGA of America. So I'm a PGA member, and I am a recruiting specialist for the PGA, so I help people find their dream job in golf.
Yeah. And how long have you been in your position?
I've been in this position for 3 years, but I was previously with the Philadelphia section PGA for 9 years before taking this job. So I've been with the PGA of America a long time.
And you said helping people find these jobs and opportunities. How did you find this opportunity?
I went to a PGM University program, so we have 16 schools around the country. You definitely do not have to go to one of those to find a job in golf by any means. But through my internships and that coursework, I was able to work for the PGA. I also did private country club work, some teaching, but I really loved working for the association, developing programs that drive junior golf or women's golf, and then helping PGA members, again, in their life and their career was really where my passion lied. So I got the opportunity to intern again for the Philadelphia section, which turned into a full-time job. And then just being a PGA member and staying in contact with a lot of my fellow industry connections. We all work very, very well together, I would say. We always like to say a rising tide lifts all boats. So what's good for us is good for everybody in the industry.
Has there been any opportunities that you gained with working with your company?
Oh gosh, yes, so many things. That is the one great thing about working in sports is you get to do a lot of cool things. So going to the PGA Championship, going to the Ryder Cup, it's really things like that that are really special. But I would say also just getting together with fellow, other allied associations and other industry leaders, and being able to connect with people on a real level through my event schedule and traveling and such.
Your company seems like a real family, and I just want to thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm loving it.
So can you just tell me your company, your name, and what you do for your company?
Yeah, so I work for the American Junior Golf Association, or it's known as the AJGA, and I am the manager of DE&I for the company.
Yeah, and can you just tell me your name?
Kyree Conaway.
Kyree Conaway.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
such a pretty name.
Thank you.
Of course. And how did you end up in the position you are in your company?
So I interned for them in 2023, and then I went back to school, and then I got a phone call that the position was open, and so I applied for it, and then I got the job, and I just started in June.
That's amazing. So you just started in June. So how
did.
was your experience with the company so far?
I absolutely love it. It is everything that I ever thought it was going to be, and then some. So I can't wait to continue to grow with the company as well.
And you talked about how you got into this position with internships.
Yeah.
So are there any active internships or jobs in your company? And if so, what's the hiring process?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are actually hiring right now for our intern class of 2025. We have spring and summer internships opportunities. We hire about 120 every single year. And kind of the hiring process is you can go on like Teamworks Online, or you can go to ajga.careers, and you basically just apply for it, and then you start a virtual interview process where you video your questions, and then you take a little personality test and things like that. And then from there, we take you to IRW, which is our intern recruiting weekend, and it's kind of a weekend of interviewing, team bonding, kind of seeing if you would fit into the scene per se. And then after that, you're off. It's a traveling internship, and there's communications and operations available.
That was amazing. You gave us amazing insight and a lot of views from the personal side and someone trying to build their way up in your company. And I thank you for that.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Soleil White Rogers signing off with DESU-TV.